stuff. But today we are going to go and maiden this brand new build that I have been working on and trying to get work and flying for, I don't know, it seems like forever now. But thanks to the guys in my live stream last night, we were able to get video working. So I'm gonna go and see how she's flying, and I'm gonna go and hope that she's flying at least to a level that I can have it just a little bit of fun, because I about cried last night when we got it, you guys. It was just amazing, and all the frustration in this particular build. So I'm really, really excited about the potential we've got here. It should be amazing. Whew. But I will, I don't know what just happened. I just got attacked by something. But anyway, I want to go to that tree spot that I did the last whoop video at. But it's gonna be the other side of the road, not where I was flying the whoop. So, but the biggest reason is that it's really nicely manicured, but there's still some fun stuff. So hopefully I can have some fun, and it's not a waste of my time to drive all the way out here. Not only today are we flying this brand new quad, I'm also testing out floppy proppies, which I've never flown before, and I'm getting to use my ORQAs, which I haven't gotten to fly with my 5-inch, with a 5-inch yet. I've only gotten to do my whoop a little bit with them, so I'm really, 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 really excited. I haven't updated them yet because I've just been busy as shit, and I've been so focused on trying to get the quad in the air and frustrated with that I have not even updated my ORQAs. So I can't even play with any of the other stuff on it, but just having video and checking them out, it's gonna be great. I did bring my HDOs just in case something weird happens, so. All right, you guys, well, here we are at the spot. There's like no people here today, which is awesome. And yeah, I'm just gonna walk over and find me a spot to sit my stuff down. And I wanted to come here because there's a couple of places like right there. Well, it's really nice and open and flat and manicured. And then I'm actually gonna go back over to the spot that I was flying the whoop. No, I'm not, because then I'll be tempted by the beach, and I don't need to be tempted by the beach, you guys. So I'm gonna come over to this side, and I'm gonna fly around these trees, and it's gonna be great. I should have parked on that side though. Whatever. I'm gonna walk right over here and walk across the street, and I'm gonna try to fly over here because there are some people on this side, but I know I'll just be way too tempted by the beach. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to the other side of the road where there is water, but it's all marsh over there, so it won't be as like tempting to go and try to fly it because it's not like pretty sand and dust. But there's like not a person over here, whereas there are some people over there. So I'm gonna go and just set up right on the other side of those trees right there. All right. Like I said, you might recognize this spot from Easter Fools, anybody who's been following me for a couple of years. I'm super excited because not only am I getting to fly my brand new quad, I'm also getting to test out the floppy proppies, and I'm going to use my ORQAs. So this should be good. Should be fun. that is just super disheartening. Like, yet again, I've got my wolf. It just sucks. Like, all I want to do is get this fucking 5-inch quad. But now, somehow, between the time that I went to work, because I hover tested it last night, somehow in that time period, you know, it just doesn't arm now. And has something to do with crossfire, because it's all green lights, and I know that's not right. It's all supposed to be blue. So I guess I was totally like done, but I guess I do have my whoop, and it's not windy, so I guess I can still fly, but I'm pretty upset. So hope you enjoy some more whoop DVR, because I'm so fucking over this shit. I'm hoping that I'm using my ORQAs correctly, so we'll find out. But here we go, guys. Here's some more 1S brushless freestyle.
A person who thinks all the time has nothing to think about except thoughts. So, he loses touch with reality and lives in a world of illusions. By thoughts, I mean specifically chatter in the skull, perpetual and compulsive repetition of words, of reckoning and calculating. I'm not saying that thinking is bad. Like everything else, is useful in moderation. A good servant, but a bad master. And all so-called civilized peoples have increasingly become crazy and self-destructive because through excessive thinking they have lost touch with reality. That's to say, we confuse science with the real world.
This is the beginning of meditation.
Alright guys, so this actually turned out to be a really good whoop session. I know there's a lot of whoop DVR lately, and eventually I'll have a 5-inch that's flying and working and everything will be great, but I do have a lot of fun with my whoop. And this brushless, like, no joke, where'd I sit him? He's inside my goggle case. This brushless, the B-Brain brushless, is such a badass little quad. Like, I haven't changed any of the settings in it. This is totally right out of the box, 100%, just bound to my radio and good to go. And I absolutely love this thing. As you can see you can do some really cool stuff. There are a lot of people that can do some way cooler stuff than I can, but I love this. So if you're just getting into the hobby and you're really scared about the money aspect of it and you don't want to spend a bunch of bucks on building a quad or any of that kind of stuff, you want something that you can just fly, and if you break it, it's not such a huge deal. I definitely recommend grabbing one of these guys from Newbeedrone, because it's definitely, I have gotten so much use and love out of this little tiny itty bitty whoop that I never thought I would get, and I love it so much. So I highly recommend going and checking them out if you are just getting into it, or you just want to, like, probably, well, not even probably, but if you just want the most badass whoop on the market right now, this is gonna be it right here. So I'm gonna fly my last impacts, and then I'm gonna pack up and go. While this was not a successful 5-inch adventure like I had really hoped for and like I was really excited for, I am having a really good time, and I do love coming out here and hitting these trees and just enjoying it. living here has its pluses and minuses. There, you know, I have to deal with tourists, but days like today, there's nobody out here. I think I've seen 2 people walking dogs, and overall, but so far, I just want to let you guys know, I absolutely love my ORQAs. They're super duper comfortable. I love the picture in them. I hate how long it takes the rapid fire to load up. That's probably my biggest gripe at this point, is that the rapid fire just takes forever to load. So it seems like, as opposed to just plugging in and turning it on and then within a couple seconds being able to have video, you have to wait like 15 seconds. And that's such a first world problem, you know, that's not a long time, but in comparison to my HDOs, that definitely is a huge difference, because I don't have to wait at all with my HDOs. It's like you plug them in and within like, it's like da 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 boom, and your video. So that's probably my only upset with the current thing. That might be something that got fixed when you update it and all that jazz. Like I said, I haven't updated my ORQAs, so maybe it's something that is better when I do all of that jazz. I haven't even done any research, so I honestly don't know, but we will see. And but yeah, I'm gonna fly these last couple tracks.
Most of us would have rather money than tangible wealth, and a great occasion is somehow spoiled for us unless photographed. And to read about it the next day in the newspaper is oddly more fun for us than the original event. This is a disaster. For as a result of confusing the real world of nature with mere science, we are destroying nature. We are so tied up in our minds that we've lost our senses. Time to wake up. What is reality? Obviously, no one can say, because it isn't words. It isn't material, that's just an idea. Reality is...
cannot be explained in words. I'm not trying to put you down. It's an expression of you as you are. One must live. We need to survive, to go on. We must go on.
That concludes today's flying. So no 5-inch, which you know, is super duper disappointing, but some more whoop DVR, and I had a lot of fun, so it kind of works out, I guess. You know, flying is still flying. As much as I wanted to fly a 5-inch, I had a lot of fun flying my little whoop. So I'm gonna get out of here before these mosquitoes carry me away, and yeah, I hope you guys had a good time, and I'll check you on the next one. Hopefully next time I'll actually be flying my 5-inch quad, but I'm trying not to let it get me too down, because I just need to go and update Crossfire and do a couple of things, and you know, just one more thing. But I do get off early tomorrow because I guess the president's gonna be in town, so a whole bunch of people canceled appointments tomorrow. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on it when I get home, and then try to fly again tomorrow. So yeah, overall little disappointed with the whole 5-inch situation, but super duper happy with the flying that I did get to do with my whoop, and super duper happy. Like, that thing is so badass. It is absolutely just amazing. I love it so much. It takes a beating too. Like, I should include at the end of this one, I'm gonna include like all of the crashes where I just slam it right into those tree branches. But I think that's one of the reasons why I have so much fun with my whoop, is because you know, it's like $100 to replace it, the whole thing. So I don't really like worry too much about breaking it, which is excellent, because then I can have a lot of fun and not think about it. But yeah, overall I had a lot of fun. So I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.